Hey everybody, this is Andrew from T is for Tech. Today I'm taking a look at another iPhone gear from ESR. This is their HaloLock wireless car charger that features CryoBoost fast charging. So if you're interested in having a car charger, a vent-based car charger in your car, wireless with MagSafe, definitely this is something you might want to consider. I do like HaloLock and ESR products. They're generally very well made and have a good price to performance value. So the key thing to point out here is the CryoBoost is basically phone cooling technology, and that basically unlocks the magnetic charging so that you can get the fastest wireless charging possible, basically, as opposed to something that doesn't help cool the phone. So, basically you can see here, read this, it says, CryoBoost is our answer to wireless charging biggest problem, heat. By creating a constant flow of cooling air over your phone and utilizing first-of-their-kind heat-dissipating components, the HaloLock charger will charge your phone while it's in use faster than any other MagSafe charger. So I will have to do some little testing on this with my car and just validate that it works like they're saying, but it does look promising. So here you have just a little information around like how do you, connect the stand piece to it, how do you set it up. In the package you get, some cables. So you do get a USB-A to USB-C cable, and this is the kind of clamp thing that connects to the charger. And then here's the charger. So it's pretty compact. You can see some vent fins on the back, some fins kind of on the front. Really glossy, kind of piano black finish there. And then you have this connector. So I don't know if you've seen these types of connectors in the past, but basically very similar to other car mounts. You kind of just snap that in there, and then you use this screw to kind of screw it down so that you get some retention, friction retention. And that's basically it. So this is kind of like a rest. So if you have it on your hook to a vent, you can kind of angle this to rest against your dashboard. It's got some rubber material there, and this is a pretty powerful clamp. So that's another thing I had issues with in the past on these types of phone holders, is when this part is weak and it can't really clamp onto my vent, and then it always falls down or it's always loose. So this one seems pretty strong. So look here, put that on, and you get MagSafe, right? So it's pretty good from a clamping perspective. Now I will go ahead and stick this in so this is an Apple case. This is also an ESR device. This is an ESR stand that I have on here. That comes in, it's very nice for a phone if you don't have a case with a kickstand. So I like that. But basically, same thing. MagSafe connects to the phone. Pretty strong connection there. So yeah, that's how that works. Now I'm not going to go out in my car and set this up right now for the video, but I will plug this into a charger so I can at least, kind of test it out. And when you turn it on, I don't know if you can notice this, but there's a little bit of like a blue light around the edges. You can see in there. So it kind of lights up. And then basically connects to the phone like that. You can see it is charging indicator there. And as soon as I connect it, I don't know if you can hear that, but the fan kicks on. Here, I'll put it near my lavalier. So, I mean, it's not super loud. It's kind of more of just like a quiet fan noise, but I can feel it is kind of pulling air, kind of through here and out this way. So pulling cool air away from pulling the warmness, I guess, away from the phone. From a speed test perspective, I will have to test that off camera and let you know, like, does it seem like it's actually faster or not? I'll make some commentary on that after this this portion of the video. But basically, according to ESR specs that they had shared with me, this charger with CryoBoost will charge a phone in 2 hours and 40 minutes on iPhone 13. So it might be a little bit different for the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So it has a bigger battery. But they're saying 2 hours and 40 minutes with the CryoBoost and 3 hours and 50 minutes without, right? So that's a pretty big difference. It's like an hour and 10 minutes difference. The only thing I would say, depending on your preferences, is whether or not you would like the sound of this. When you're in your car, I doubt that you'll probably even be able to hear the fan noise. But, I mean, it does make a little bit of a noise. So I think there's a trade-off there on the noise versus how fast you want this to charge in your car. So if you're someone that doesn't need the fast charging when you're out and about, then maybe, something to consider. If you don't like that. But if you do, and you're using your phone heavily and you want to charge it up as fast as possible while you're in the car commuting or something like that, then definitely should take a look at this, as it might be something that that you could use. So again, I will quickly jump to my thoughts on how fast this works at the end of this video. But other than that, let's go ahead and jump over there.
So I did test this out in my car and hooked it up and used it while I was driving a few times, kind of just to charge the phone from different levels of starting charge. So like maybe around 25%, around 50%. And, to me, it seemed like it charged a little bit faster than other wireless chargers that I've used in my car, but it wasn't like night and day noticeably different. So, while I think that the CryoBoost does potentially help the fan, kind of cool the phone so that it can charge faster, it's a really hard thing to test, I think, in reality or in real life, because it depends on the temperature of the car, and it was hot out this week, and I don't know how to actually accurately test the specs as ESR has quoted, right? The difference in charging, other than I can say that it worked and it seemed to be faster than other wireless car chargers that I've had in the past. So not very scientific, and probably people are going to be like, oh, that's kind of a crappy answer, but I mean, it's the best answer I have right now for this. The only thing I would say that was better than other chargers that I've had in the past, again, is like the clamp really works well on the vents in my car. So I was able to get that, prop it up right. The MagSafe or the HaloLock works really good on the phone. It keeps it really sturdy there, so you don't have to worry about it kind of falling off or coming disconnected while you're driving. So that's really, really awesome. I will link to this in the description. Go ahead and feel free, ask questions or whatever. I'll be happy to answer if I can. This is Andrew from T is for Tech. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.